I got it. Bill, I got it. Okay. Hello, class. My name is Tommy Nolan. I'm reporting to you live from sunny South Florida. I did my my FTO on the Al-Aqsa Martyrs, which is a terrorist group that reigns from the West Bank in Palestine. Okay, let's do this. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs emerged from Palestine, and their main target is the people from Israel, or of Israel. They began by making suicide attacks and bomb threats, but since then have emerged with the Hamas, which is another group who do destruction all over the world, and that has made them much stronger and bigger. This group has destroyed lives and facilities throughout Israel and Palestine to try and get their message across, and they want a say and they want a change in government. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs' origins are not for certain, but many believe that they were first formed in the West Bank of Palestine. Others believe they were first formed on the Gaza Strip, but it's very debatable. But one thing that's not debatable is when, which is the start of the 21st century, so they're a relatively new group. The group is diverse and disagrees with any peace between Palestine and Israel. They're totally against it. The relationship with the Martyrs and Fatah, which is the movement of nationalism of Palestine, has said to make the group much stronger and much more known, and financial obligations has helped them a lot. The main targets for this group are authorities. They try to force them to retreat from, or Israel authorities, they try to force them to retreat from the Palestine borders. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs are known to lurk between the borders of Palestine and Israel, and most of their destruction is done in that area, but their destruction is done all over, obviously, but all over Palestine and Israel. Their aim is to make their own government. They think that they could do a better job, just like any other, I guess, group. They want to eliminate the wrong practices within the Fatah and aim to make the necessary changes. The hideouts of the Martyrs, they're always, like I said, they're always lurking within and around the borders of Palestine. And the terrains in the area make it very tough for authorities to catch these terrorists, and the place is filled with traps and landmines that the Martyrs have set up to control. The group is actually very notorious for using humans as shields. Strategies is, assassinations, kidnappings. They are very notorious and well known for, using the first woman in a suicide bombing, which I'm guessing is very frowned upon because of, women in the Middle Eastern society. But the main point is they try and pressure people and the state to give into their demands, mainly using traditional weapons and strategies such as car bombs or suicide bombers and tactics like that. The organizational structure is not good. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs have no stable framework or head of structure. They have no head of their organization. But American government believes that Arafat is the head of this group, and financially, and they take orders from him, or did take orders from him. They arrive from different sponsors, but mainly is believed to be Arafat, where they get their money. Some say that Palestine Islamic Jihad also aids the Al-Aqsa Martyrs with money. Sources believe that the government involvement. Sources believe that Arafat was involved, but also Lebanon and Iran had some involvement with the group. Some also say that Osama bin Laden has reached out in training of the men inside the group. So, another thing we can hate Osama for. In the latest developments, in 2008, Israel agreed to pardon some captures of the Al-Qaeda members with an agreement that they would stop involvement with the group with terrorism and be monitored for 12 weeks, and after that would be free to start a new life. And the American government was not in favor of this at all, because these members were believed in association with the killing of U.S. soldiers in 2005. But the Israel government didn't care, and they still gave them that pardon, which to me is ridiculous. Well, in conclusion, the Al-Aqsa Martyr Brigades are a terrorist group that is very dangerous, even though their size is not enormous. They lurk, on the mostly on the borders between Palestine and Israel, capturing and taking control and killing, doing destruction in cities and all. Well, hi again. My computer died when I was outside, so I had to relocate. But I was on my conclusion in saying, talking about the where they reside and about the brigades. But the good thing about this group, well, there is no good thing, but there is no foundation or framework, and so they will always be unorganized. And even though that could be scary at sometimes, but it still is a good thing that they have no head leader, and they could not become such a great, like the Al-Qaeda. But the fact remains that this is a terrorist group, and it needs to be taken seriously, and it needs to be eradicated. That's it. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and see ya. Greetings from sunny South Florida.